This is Joe Wayne with the Anti-COINTELPRO Show YouTube channel. The ACP-313 Red Meat Links. That's right, that's the Anti-COINTELPROShow.com landing page. That will keep you up to date with all of the latest strategies and tactics directly from the mind of the master. That's me, Joe Wayne. So once again, I want to thank you guys for showing up. You are at the right place, at the right time, to receive the most pivotal information that will save our nation from degradation of big tech, right? Now, big tech is degrading our ability to communicate. Big tech and their billionaire masters like Soros and Steyer and the Koch bros, all of the control freaks that have to control because they can't compete. That's why they're control freaks. They're deathly afraid of the information from the mind of the master. That's why they have been very, very, very successful in keeping myself hidden from yourself. Well, those days are coming to a close. So if we want to go ahead and to protect ourselves, protect ourselves before we wreck ourselves as a nation, we need to, number one, you need to know who your enemies are. Our enemies are big tech. Our enemies are the mainstream media. Our enemies are all of the corporatists out there that use their masses of minions, paid minions, to act as malignant cancers around the globe, right? To act as spoiled, rotten, big babies that are rioting all over the place. They don't get their way. They've already threatened us. Hell, Nancy Pelosi threatened us. Hey, you can have civility after the election, is what she said. Hillary Rotten Clinton, that's right, the Hilda Beast, she threatened us with the same threat. When we did not comply, what happened? Of course, the synagogue was shot up. 11 Jewish citizens were murdered. Now they tried to throw that on the Silicon Don, but it slipped right off. Why? Because their patsy was a Trump Jew hater. That's right, he hated Jews. He hated Trump even more. The failed false flag of the faux bombs that never went off and were never designed to go off, that patsy failed as well, right? Because they're morons, and they couldn't help but to put brand new stickers, right? Brand new stickers, Trump stickers, right? Anti-Israel stickers, anti-leftist stickers, pro-Trump stickers that were all brand stinking new. Oh, least we forget the failed faux bomber. Yeah, he was a registered Democrat as well. So what we have here, we have a blocker, a technical blocker for the demon rat Democrats, for the mainstream media, for all of the corporatist billionaire bastards and bitches out there that cannot wait to piss on the remnants of the Republic. That's right. So, to all of those entities, right? They will be successful, folks. all of the technical blockers for the lying left will be successful if you do not heed this most important bit of information, this tactic, and a larger strategy to wake up and smell the coffee, right? Now, it doesn't matter what we do, it doesn't matter what I do, what you do, what any of us do if no one hears about it. Now, what we're dealing with today is again, the complete sidelining of Candace Owens' new venture, Blexit, right? Where she has a really wonderful idea and she's trying to put it into action, but unfortunately, Google is acting as the technical blocker of the leftist liars again. So when you go into Google, if you're crazy enough to use Google Chrome, if you're crazy enough to use the search engine for anything anymore, when you do that, now you'll search Blexit and you'll come through page after page after page that has nothing to do with Blexit. Well, they have something to do with Blexit. They're all talking smack about it. Nothing but negative results. Now you come to the third page, or sometimes it's the first page, and you come to a site that has nothing to do with Blexit that has been getting all of the donations for this new venture to get started, to get up and running, right? So they're going to this little channel, and this channel has been forced to call people and apologize and give their donations back because Google has been directing this miscommunication. I mean, hell, you can't even get to Candace Owens' site, folks. Can't even get to it. I mean, if you have enough patience to go 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 pages down, through the search results, you might be able to accidentally find it. And this is the problem, right? Because Google and all of their big tech sensors, let's be honest, folks, they are well versed on what they're doing. Not one person in our Congress, in our Senate is. That's the problem. Not one person can actually wrap their head around in the Congress or the Senate to ask the questions that need to be asked. So here's what needs to happen to anybody, to everybody listening out there. Look, if Google is allowed to get away with this, they'll win the House. They'll win the presidency. We will never be able to get our message out ever again if they are allowed to get away with this. But first, the first thing you have to do, if you're going to bring big tech in there, you need to have some individuals that understand what's going on, that understand the jargon, the language of the technical left, right? That's the problem. That's why they're able to go in and tell Congress, no, Congress, I do not censor anybody. That's what Sundar told. I mean, that's what he told Congress. And he was really, really belligerent about it, right? He was acting like he was a victim. And Congress, because they do not understand technical issues, they don't understand the language, they don't understand the framework of big tech, of Google, of the algorithm. They don't understand anything to do with the most important issue in our lifetime. And that is the ability for us to continue to speak truth to power. So, what needs to happen? We need to have some big tech candidates on the right, not on the left. We need to have big tech candidates on the right. because that's where the people are. That's where the energy is, folks. The energy is in enforcement. The energy of correction is upon us, folks. Now we are wiping out all of the lies of the left, right? And we are putting our people in the positions of power to mitigate any of the up and coming leftist liars and the lies they tell. But these individuals have to be able to tell when they're being lied to. They have to have the informed discernment to know when they're being lied to and to call them on it. Sundar and all of his representatives at Google can lie to our Congress anytime they want to, while they're paying them in one hand and lying to them in the other hand. We keep winning, right? Even with all of the hush money that is being paid to these leftist, lying, parasitic politicians. We're still winning, folks, because that's where the energy is. It's with we the people. We the people know what's going on, but our chosen representatives do not. And they're scared, folks. We have them on the ropes. You know Jessica Tarloff. You see her on Outnumbered. You see her on Martha McCallum's The Story. You see her on Tucker Carlson. And everywhere you see her, you see complete and utter desperation. This woman is desperate. She's scared. They have the internal polling numbers that you don't. The left knows what's about to happen. So if you want to hold on to your freedom of speech, if you want to be able to call a spade for a spade, a liar for a liar, you're going to have to know the lies they are telling. You're going to have to be able to wrap your head around the language. So, what I'm putting out there is a call. And if you have a good head on your shoulders, you'll know the pulse of the country as I do. You'll know if you're a big tech conservative that actually knows what's going on. If you're one of those, Google employees that has been fighting the censorship on your end while keeping your head down and your mouth shut, you should run for Congress. If you're one of the technical wizards that knows what's going on and why it's happening and can inform the public, this is your time, right? This is your time to stand up and be counted. This is your time to be an actual factual hero. We're counting on you. All of you big tech conservatives that know what's going on and can delineate it to the rest of the representatives of the republic. Yeah, not the leftist liars and losers out there, but the ones who really care for the constituency. That's us on the right, and we are right. So they're scared. And all you have to do is look at the desperation in their faces. Listen to the desperation, the fear in their voices. They're scared, folks. The left is scared. They know what's about to happen in about 5 days. It's not going to be a red tsunami. It's going to be a red super tsunami. If we want to continue, not only if we want to continue, folks, I've been telling you for a long time, there's going to come a time where we put our people at the head of all of these big tech firms. We're going to be taking out their people and putting our people in. Patriotic people. If Google wants to remain a thing, well, you'll stop what you're doing now because DuckDuckGo is about to take your ass out, Google. For any of you out there who don't know what I'm talking about, do a search. Do any search on any politician on the right. Do that search on Google, then open up a window in DuckDuckGo and do the same search, and you will be pissed. You're going to be pissed once you see the results that Google omits as they act as the judge, jury, and executioner of free speech, of communication, hell, of words. That's why we're here right now, folks. That's why we are here. That's why the left, in all of their fear and desperation, has to jump on the smallest little word to try to make you out to be a racist, to make you out to be a misogynist, to make you out to be a loser like them. But we're not, because we're on the right, and we are right. And with that being said, please, big tech candidates, conservative big tech candidates, get out there and do the job that only you can do. Get out and represent the people in the most important way that we need representation. And that's in the fields that the rest of the parasitic politicians either don't understand or don't want to understand, because they're being paid too much money by Google to even think about wanting to understand what the hell is going on. Yep. They are desperate. They are desperate. Just look on their faces and listen to their voices, folks. Look at Wall Street. Look at the market. The market's up 5 days before the election. You want to know why the market is up? Because the market sees already, just like the Democrats do, the red super tsunami that will be here in 5 days. The market sees a continuation of all of the policies of our president, our businessman president, who is finally running this country like a business. And man, are we ever seeing a profit? Yes, we are. The Democrats are desperate. The market is confident. That's why we're going to win, and we're going to win big in 5 days. I guarantee it. We're going to win, but if we want to stay free, if we want to keep the meaning of words that are and have been for hundreds of years objectively agreed upon, if we want to continue speaking free in public spaces, if we want to keep the control freaks at bay, then we're going to have to push forward some big tech conservative candidates that know what's going on and can tell the rest of the parasites, hell, the rest of the patriots that aren't parasites, that have been attacked by the parasites for so long. You got to give them the ability to stick their head up too and join the fight. They're out there. They aren't all parasites, but most of them are blackmailed into being parasites or pretending to be parasites. With that being said, this is Joe Wayne with the anti-COINTELPROShow.com. The ACP 313 Red Meat Links. That's right, that's the landing page where you're going to find all of the blogs, all of the news that you're going to hear first, folks. You're just going to hear this first from the ACP 313 Red Meat Links. And then a couple of days later, everyone else is going to talk about it. And you're never going to hear the name Joe Wayne. You're never going to hear the name the Anti-COINTELPRO Show. You're never going to hear the name ACP 313 Red Meat Links, because they want to pretend They're coming up with all of this information. They're not. But they want to hide the guy that is. And that's yours truly. So with that being said, please give me a thumbs up. Share this video far and wide. Please go to the aforementioned ACP 313 Red Meat links. The anti-COINTELPROShow.com. Go there every day, because soon we're going to start updating again every single solitary day. This is Joe Wayne. Good day and good luck.